Although her appearance has been spread over the past seasons, Princess Celestia is nevertheless one of the most prominent characters. She's the one Twilight idolized and the reason why she worked hard to enter the school of gifted unicorns. She wants to be a great as Celestia, if it's not better than will try her hardest to achieve. But before the show started, there was a concept of Celestia that was rejected by Hasbro because they thought that having a princess may equal more toy sales. The Imagine spoiler in the photo sketch Celestia as a queen instead of a princess, thus want to break the mold of the glitzy fairy tale fantasy, marketing and television. By introducing a benevolent queen in the film canon, Hasbro have however demanded too much of a risk. The fact that Celestia is supposed to be queen was fantastic, and Hasbro recommended Fuse to backtrack the idea and royalty despite the part what the film is about. To turn a typical fairy tale tropic upside down in the form of more quiet and fresh idea, queen and fairy tales fantasies are very uncommon because of days old. Marketing perception: the princes are a protagonist, while queens are villains. The Queen Celestia will be a great break to mold and send a message to families, and especially ones of the little girls that is possibly have and beholden queen family-friendly fairy tales, yet still not only by a popular as the character but also the toy. I love the idea of a Queen Celestia much more than a Princess Celestia, and wish the concept was fulfilled. What about you? The conspiracy. Do you like Celestia as a princess or a queen? Explain why below. P.S. To encourage discussion, better I won't include a poll.
Oh, I like her as a queen for the reason that you mentioned. Why all queens by evil? That's pretty stupid if you ask me. Also, if you was a queen, I would confirm that she's the highest pony in Canterlot, but right now she has the same rank as Cadence and Blue Blood. And something tells me Hasbro seems to follow Disney's every step about cartoons for little girls because it fears that they try their own way. These old moms who are used to Disney style would be complain. Crystals.
I would prefer Celestia as a queen. The stereotypical all queens being evil is something that has been around for a while. Not all queens have to be evil. Instead, Hasbro rejected a great idea.
I prefer the Celestia as a queen. Why? Because apparently all queens are evil. I hate the stereotype. Plus, I always thought the Celestia as a queen. Or, who knows, maybe Celestia is her last name and Princess is her first name.
Oh, Dow, I would have preferred as a Queen Celestia. It sounds better, and I will break the mold of the Queen's values and destinies pretty much created, or at least had a big hand in it. Even Celestia is called Princess. I feel like character that Lauren wanted still there, and she feels more like a queen, me, than a princess. Oh, Dow, it's too Hasbro. Reacted the idea about, again, Hasbro business and them having character called Queen Celestia might dictate the sales, but it would have been a great. Hasbro didn't fear a gimmick of a queen.
It all depends on the definition of the word. Ponies have a lot of many language variation compared to the real world, so it's perfectly fine for me. A princess means something a little different to them than it does to us. The way she acts and interacts is more constant with a queen in the real world, but really don't have anything equivalent, because none of us survive for 1,000 years, so goddess may be more accurate term for the real world standards. I kind of prefer the sound of a princess, plus there are internal celestial stars in fandom. If she had been called a queen, Bronies would make up even more negative things about her, and then whine about their relation to a evil queen stereotype. In the show, I like she doesn't have a higher title than Luna relation in Twilight, even though she acts like a big boss of them, gives her more humble appearance, and hopefully is literally as well, but she doesn't have any higher authority than them to command the guards and ants.
Dark cute, as you said and agreed. It would have been a good thing to let Celestia to be a queen of Equestria, mostly because the reason you mentioned. I think it was a waste of potential and could have been a good way to actually brave and act against the convention in the Disney-sapped land of children entertainment. But let's also see it from a different perspective. It benefits her in Princess. It's one of the things that still help to see show an altered image of princess in opposition to fairy tales and other things in pop culture. I don't know what's better, do that with a queen or a princess. Of course, that would have been done with a Luna, and only then other movies and shows already did that, but still. And we don't know how the relation between Celestia and Luna would work if Celestia was a queen, maybe a bit too imbalanced. But the latter is just an opinion, of course.
Romans take this is essentially a queen and was increased by using individual powers, demanded everyone to refer to her as a princess since it sounds nicer. Anyone who questions this is banished.
Banished to the moon!